Hey guys, it's me, 8744. Today, guys, we'll be doing a Sevilla versus Barcelona combined 11. So in this video, we'll be looking at both teams' strongest possible 11, and we'll be giving you guys my combined 11. Now, keep in mind, I'll be assuming that all players will be available because I know in reality, not all players are available. I know there's a lot of injuries for both teams, so I know it won't be practical. Like I said, though, this is just purely just for fun. And if you're new around here, just consider subscribing to the channel. I cover a lot of Barcelona content on this channel. I do a lot of match previews, match reviews. I do transfer updates occasionally. I do breaking news as well. A lot of different stuff about Barcelona. And I would really recommend you hit that subscribe button down below if you're new around here. And as well as liking the video, which helps us grow the channel. Comment down below your thoughts. And yeah, so with that said, let's get back into the video. So now, with that said, let's go ahead and talk about this. So let's go ahead and do the formation first. I think, in my opinion, both teams really play the 4-3-3. I know Xavi's been playing, kind of sticking with the 3-4-3 recently. However, it's been principle of a 4-3-3, and he's used 4-3-3 before, and I think both teams are accustomed to 4-3-3. That's their main formation, and I think it will continue to be for a long time now. Okay? So, yeah. Now, let's start with the manager decision. Okay, my manager choice is between Lopetegui or Xavi Hernandez. And by the way, I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this at this season only. By the way, okay. So for me, guys, it's got to be Lopetegui. It's got to be Lopetegui. And the reason why I'm going to go with Lopetegui is, first of all, number one, is that Xavi is a new coach. He just came in. He was the coach for Al Sadd. Koeman was original coach, and let's be real, Lopetegui's better. He's far more experienced. He's doing really well this season. Second in La Liga, incredible. Won the Europa League title a few seasons ago as well, and he's just done a great job with Sevilla. Really, really done a great job. And he's made them to where they are right now, and he's picked up some big wins in this season against big teams. Like against Atletico Madrid, Athletic Club, Villarreal. I find these victories to be very impressive. So, like I said, I think Lopetegui for me has got to be the manager for this. And then for the goalkeeper position, it's interesting because we have Bono versus Ter Stegen. These are the first choice, by the way. I'm going to try to keep this only first choice only to make things simple. And for me, guys, it's got to be Bono. It's got to be Bono. See, I would have originally picked Ter Stegen, but Ter Stegen for me this season has been very on and off. I haven't really been impressed with his performances whatsoever. And I just feel like for me, guys, Bono for me is just a solid goalkeeper. He's been really amazing. He's been keeping clean sheets for fun. Sevilla have the best defense in the league as well, 9 clean sheets, which is pretty impressive. And Ter Stegen for me just making a lot of mistakes, a lot of saves you would expect him to make, and he's just not really been that great. Not really been that great, and I think for me Bono is just an overall better keeper. Right back's very interesting because we have Serginho Dest and Jesus Navas. And by the way, both players I think will not be in the squad. Both players will probably not play tomorrow as we're recording this video. I might be very wrong with that, but I'm guessing that both players will not be there, and that's gonna be big losses for both teams. And so for me, it's a tough call to make because I think both players have been very similar this season. I don't think one player is completely superior to another. I don't think it's a very obvious decision. For me, though, I'm going to go with Serginho Dest. I just think for me, Serginho Dest's attacking output is incredible. His attacking output is insane. And whereas Jesus Navas, he is a great right back. I do respect him. I think he's great and all. I think he can bring the leadership to the back line, which is something we don't really have of this team. I still think Serginho Dest for me is still overall a better right back, and I think he could do the job for me. That said, though, I wouldn't mind having Jesus Navas. I think he would be a great choice as well. And yeah, center backs. We got center backs. You have Kunde, Araujo. I mean, let's actually look at Sevilla's first. You got Kunde, Diego Carlos, and then for Barcelona you have Longley, Pique, Garcia, Umtiti, and Araujo. I think you guys want to know I'm going to pick for these two. It's going to be Kunde and Araujo. I think both these center backs have been very important to the team, and I think both of the players are amazing. So Kunde Araujo for me is going to be my two center backs there. I think both. I would love to see the two have a partnership together in real life. Two in the same team. Maybe a Barcelona would be amazing. Ronald Araujo and Kunde. I think both could complement each other very well. Left back for me, it's really between Acuna and Jordi Alba for me. It's got to be Jordi Alba, in my opinion. It's got to be Jordi Alba for this one. I think Jordi Alba is very good left back indeed. Don't get me wrong. I think Acuna is still a good left back as well. I do rate him highly, as well. But I just think that Jordi Alba's on a whole different level. He's very good attacking wise, and we need his presence, and he's very very important as well. So I just think for me he's very very important. So center mids, CDM. For me, the center mid is very interesting. CDM for me is gonna be Busquets or Fernando. For me, I think Busquets is very good. I think he's a very good center mid. I know his level for Barcelona has not been the same, but for the Spain national team, he's very good. And I feel like when Busquets can be at his absolute best, he's a very good center mid. Very good center mid. He's got very intelligent as well, and I just think for me he's a very good, very good. Fernando is good too. I like Fernando as well, but I think for me, um, Busquets is still superior in my opinion. Okay, I'm writing this down in my notebook by the way, just so you guys know. So, just to keep track. Okay, for my own personal sake for the future. Anyways, for the other center mid, I'm gonna go with is gonna be. I think even Rakitic has to be in the starting 11. I think for me, he's been very solid this season. Been scoring some crucial G's for Sevilla. Has also been one of the leaders of the team as well. And I think for me, he's a very good player. And of course, he's a former Barcelona player as well. So I think he deserves to be in this 11. Then for the other center man, now this is where things get very interesting indeed because you have Frankie De Jong. Well, for Sevilla, you have Fernando, you got Rakitic and Jordan. And then for Barcelona, you have Busquets, De Jong, Nico Gonzalez, Gavi, Pedri, Puig. Guys, it's gonna come down to it's coming down to basically Jordan and Nico Gonzalez and Gavi. For me, it's coming down to those three players. If you're looking at this season alone, and maybe you can even put Frankie De Jong. I'm gonna put Frankie De Jong for this. I know Frankie De Jong hasn't really been at his best, and I know a lot of Barcelona fans are very critical of him, and I get it. At the same time, though, I still think he's a very good player, and I think he could add so much to the team in an offensive manner. He makes so many forward passes, and I think he's a very underrated player for the team. I think he is a very important player, and I still think he can be a quality player. Now, will he be as good as Xavi, Iniesta? Probably not at this moment, but who knows? Maybe he could. I'm joking, but jokes aside, but that's probably a bit of a stretch. But the point is, I feel like he's a midfielder that we should keep in the team, and I feel like he's a player that's very important to the team still. So for me, Frankie De Jong has to be in the team, and I think he's still a quality player. I just think that it's just that he just isn't getting. It's just taking time for him to really find his feet under the new system of Xavi Hernandez. So let's go ahead and move on to striker position. Striker position for me is got to be En Naziri. I know he is not available for this game. I know he's going through injury, but I still think he's a quality player, and I think for me he's a very important player for Sevilla. We know how important he is and amazing, and yeah. So for me, the other player you can maybe put in that position would be Ansu Fati, but I think En Naziri has been way more consistent than Ansu Fati has been. And to be fair, though, Untitled Chapter has not really been playing an entire season. Like so far, he's not really. I think Fati is still a great player, but I think Enes is just on a whole new level. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Right winger, it's got to be Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele for me is a very good player. I know he's not really been that consistent as well, but I feel like for me, his presence alone is so important, and he can cause havoc for a lot of teams. We know he loves to play against Sevilla. He tends to do very well against this team, and why not have him in the team, man? Why not have him in the team? And then for the others player we're gonna have in this is gonna be, let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this. So you got Ocampos, then you got Suso, then you got Lamela, and then for Barcelona you got Dembele, Abde, Gavi. You could even put in there Braithwaite, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious which player I'm going to go with. It's going to be Ocampos. Ocampos for me has been very good this season. I think he's starting to find his feet, and he's been scoring some important goals for Sevilla, man. I think he's been important as well. Abde has been good too. I've been really impressed with Abde and Ilias, but I think for me, Ocampos has just done it in a more different level, and I think he's just been more consistent. So for me, I'm going to put Ocampos for this one. So let's go ahead and reiterate the strain. Let me go ahead and just finish writing this down real quick. And then let's go ahead and look at this. So let's see how many Barcelona players make the 11. So Barcelona players, and keep in mind I'm a Barcelona fan, so I've tried to make this as objective as I could. Okay, so Dembele, De Jong, Busquets, so 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for Sevilla, you got 3, 4, 5. And then keep in mind, the manager I also put is Sevilla. So basically, guys, it's 6 all. 6 all, basically. So 6 Barcelona players in 11, 5 Sevilla players, and then the manager I have is a Sevilla manager. So that is my combined 11 with you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, guys. Remember, guys, tomorrow I will be doing a match review and a watch along. So if you're new around here, make sure you guys watch those videos and turn your notifications on for those videos. I really do need your support. Really would love it if you guys could join. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. You guys make sure you guys check out my description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.